Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today I'm here in the Woodbury Wildlife Area, located in Coshocton, Ohio. And today I'm going to be showing you the collapsed Noland Tunnel. Now before we get into the actual tunnel itself, let me talk about the hike to get here, because really, this is not a location most people should go to. You have about a quarter of a mile to a third of a mile hike, which is very short. But it is through a creek bed where you have to walk through water, you have to jump over trees. There's lots of mud that you can sink in. It's really a hike that most people should not take, so unless you really have to go here, I would say just enjoy it through this video. Now, another reason people should not go here is this tunnel is actually collapsed. So an interesting thing about this tunnel, it's about a half-mile long, and you can get to both portals. So this is the north portal, and then the south portal, about a half mile that way. The south portal is technically easier to see because you can see it right from the road, but it is down in a valley just like this, and you really can't get down into it. The north portal you can get to, but it is a bit of a hike. And the tunnel is collapsed somewhere in it, so you really can't go into it too far or anything. Now, this tunnel was built in 1888. And it was used until about the 1930s. Now, from my understanding, in 1935, this area became flooded, which damaged the tunnel. Now, I'm not sure if that's what led to the collapse here, but I'm going to guess it is, since I didn't find anything else listed. But at that point, the tunnel had already been out of service for a while. Now, today, the tunnel is really hard to get to, not well known about, and is kind of getting worse and worse as time passes. I've actually seen photos, they were only posted a few years ago, but they could have been from a while ago, where this collapse that I'm standing on, this little hill, was not here, and you could basically walk straight up into the tunnel because it was at ground level. But since it seems like there have maybe been a little bit of landslides that have made a little hill here, or maybe it was even the Park Service or something that put this little hill here. Basically, here is the tunnel. You're not going to be able to see real well, but you can hear my echo in here. As you can see, hopefully, this part is brick lined. Now, it is brick and timber lined. I'm going to guess that the timber lined is probably either on the other side or further in the middle. And I'm also going to take a guess that that's where it collapsed at. Now, the tunnel is very flooded, which you also can't see. I'm really sad that this camera doesn't do better in dark lighting. But what I am going to do is at the end of this video, I took some photos with Google Night Sight, and I'm going to post them at the end. And it got some really good photos of the inside that we can see. Now, something else I noticed here is there's a little cross up on the hill there. I'm not really sure what that's for. When I see a cross somewhere, I usually think it's some sort of memorial. But I'm not really sure who would have died here. I don't think anyone died in the collapse. I could be completely wrong about that. But I read online that it was no longer in service. And it's definitely possible people died when this tunnel was being built, but I'm not sure if anyone would put up a memorial for them at this point. Also in such a remote location. So let's take a step back real quick. So here's basically the part of the portal that you can see. Like I said, if you were just walking, you probably wouldn't even notice this, other than really the bar up here, and maybe if you noticed kind of how perfect the arch looks, you might just think this is part of a cave here, because it is weathering away. And I mean, you can see and hear all the water dripping inside, and the inside is just filled with water, which is why I'm not going inside of it. But it's still a really unique piece of history, and it's a tunnel that I had never heard of until I started really researching Ohio's abandoned train tunnels. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I make new videos at least once a week, and I'll be back next time with a brand new video. And also, please remember that I am putting some Google Night Sight photos at the end of this, so definitely stay and watch those. Thanks for watching.